What's going on, everyone? We are back for Savanna Fight Night 21. I need to put my phone on vibrate because it's gonna make some noise. Yeah, we're back for Savanna Fight Night 21. I am your host with the most, the director. These rankings keep showing up. There we go. Mr. DVK in the building. And today we're here to finish the undercard. Of course, we weren't able to finish that last night for various reasons. We had Ace having connection issues over there in Nakuru Estate. And Battousai was indisposed. So those are the two matches we're going to be seeing. We're going to be seeing those two play this morning. Battousai versus BlueMeetsRed. Old head versus newcomer, and BlueMeetsRed is a very newcomer. He's been playing Tekken for only a few months, so it's gonna be interesting. I need to remind myself of their rankings. Battousai should be somewhere, I think around 14th, and BlueMeetsRed I believe is 22nd, but I'll just take a minute. I should have pulled these up on my phone a while ahead of time, but I believe Battousai is 14th and BlueMeetsRed is 22nd. Yes, I got those right. No, Battousai is 15th and BlueMeetsRed is 22nd. So a bit of an opportunity for BlueMeetsRed to climb up if he can win. And then we have Ace, who happens to climb up to 6th without touching his controller last night, given the rank regressions of Extra and Harim Shoryu, who will be playing against Tony Claessen, who is 18th. So a big chance for Tony to climb up some ranks here. It's going to be an interesting affair this morning. Matthew, my co-commentator last night, is in the chat. Savanna Fight mornings. Yes, this is what we're doing this time. Savanna Fight mornings. And we're going to start with Battousai versus BlueMeetsRed. BlueMeetsRed hasn't played since he faced Las Salinas, who is another newcomer, a couple SFNs ago. And I believe Las Salinas won that one 3-1. So BlueMeetsRed is still looking for his first win on SFN. So yeah, we're gonna be waiting for these two to join us. But Battousai hasn't played on SFN for a little while. A jack of many trades character-wise. He plays Bob, Miguel, Master Raven. I think I'd say Bob is his main probably. The players are both in the session with us now. Bob, Miguel, Master Raven, Lily, the list goes on and on and on. So it's anybody's guess who is going to play this morning, given that he's also playing against a newcomer. Though Battousai is and want to go easy on newcomers, I don't know if you guys remember this moment from the circuit where he played against Hassan Gutu. It's been a while since we've heard that name. This guy called Hassan Gutu, an Asker player. He was new at the time. Man killed him with the setups where the slide setup with Bob, where you slide, you do the combo, and then you spike, you go into the roll, and you slide again. He just did that again and again and again and again until the guy died. He just kept waking up. So I know Battousai isn't one to go easy on newcomers just because they're newcomers. So I'm expecting him to go all in. BlueMeetsRed, I'm expecting him to pick Eddie. He's an Eddie main. Very new to the game, so I don't believe he's been playing any other character really. It's gonna be interesting. Oh damn. Some things I hadn't sorted out yet. But yeah, there we go. Eddie versus Bob. As I expected. As I said, Battousai not one to go easy on newcomers. It's like this is a baptism of fire, my friend. So then again, BlueMeetsRed may also have been putting in a little work behind the scenes. Need to switch the names. Battousai already gets a launch with I think I was Crouch Dash 2, drops a combo though. See, boom. That was a nice delay from Battousai. I think he knew trying to launch immediately though standing 2 would have whiffed. He waited a little bit for Eddie to get up a little bit. That was a nice awareness from Battousai there. The nice stuff from Battousai, drops the combo though. You can see maybe Battousai is a bit cautious, just waiting to see what sort of player this guy is. Battousai is in real trouble now. BlueMeetsRed is just kind of vibing. Man's just vibing. He gets around. Man is already on the board. Now Battousai. Again, oh, he dropped the unblockable there. I don't know what the input is. But I think he's playing a bit less aggressively than he usually does because he's still trying to find out what sort of player BlueMeetsRed is. But you can tell BlueMeetsRed hasn't been playing for that long. It's a wild hop kick. And BlueMeetsRed already in rage. A wild key charge. And very, very quick rounds for Battousai there. He is 1-0 up. The interesting stuff there. I don't know why Battousai keeps skipping. I'm not playing today, sir. But yeah, BlueMeetsRed managed to get himself on the board, but interesting choice with a key charge at the end. Again, you could tell Battousai was kind of waiting to see what he's dealing with. Charles, welcome to the YouTube stream. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I think in the end, Battousai, knew he could impose himself, and I think for the rest of this set, he knows he'll be able to impose himself a fair bit. Of course, now he is stuck with Bob because he did win the first match. BlueMeetsRed not expecting him to switch at all. He, as I said before, Eddie main, Eddie loyalist for now at least, is new to the game. We're going to the Dragon's Nest. I think we can expect Battousai to impose himself on BlueMeetsRed much more now. BlueMeetsRed, you can see, is not really an aggressive player. But again, being new to the game, he would still be sort of discovering himself, his ideal play style, his ideal way of playing Eddie. I think for the rest of the set, but then again, because it is Eddie, maybe Battousai might be a bit less aggressive at the same time. And you can see he's going in now. No launch there from BlueMeetsRed on the hell sweep. Nice duck there on the jabs, and BlueMeetsRed should be dead now. I thought Battousai would go for the 4-3-3 plus 4. But he still gets the kill. Still gets the round. I'm not sure. I don't think that was a punish there. You can duck the second hit of that string. Again, I forget the input, but it's a mid-high, I believe. I think Furious can correct me in the Twitch chat. But yeah, BlueMeetsRed in real trouble once again. 2 very quick rounds for Battousai there. Now this is looking very rough indeed for BlueMeetsRed. This is looking like a casual practice session for Battousai at the minute. Gets caught with the last hit of the new string there. Battousai finds himself with a deficit, but he is in rage. We all know what Battousai is capable of in rage. And no Battousai special this time. He got a float there, he could have killed. Gets the whiff punish there. And it is 2-0. Interesting fact. The new wall combo string, Furious. I forget the input. The new wall combo string. Interesting fact, BlueMeetsRed is actually a dancer in real life. And he also has dreads in real life. So he's very much in this game living his life vicariously through Eddie. But Battousai is telling him, boy, this is not a cipher. This is a fight we're in. You better start throwing hands, and not throwing your hands in the air, throwing them in my direction. Yeah, BlueMeetsRed. One more match to try and keep himself in it, but Battousai looking very dominant as you'd expect. As we all expected on paper. Yeah, BlueMeetsRed is very much in his element. Though in terms of dance, in terms of the dance styles, I don't think they match really. I know capoeira isn't capoeira is a martial art disguised as a dance. BlueMeetsRed, I think in terms of dance styles, he does hip hop dance much more than anything else. So I don't know if hip hop and capoeira go together. We're going to Hammerhead. He'll be putting on a show for Noctis and his boys. But again, this is not a concert. This is a fight. Battousai seems dressed to put on a show as well. Look at the suit. Look at the drip. Back 3-3. Not punished. It's caught in the back there. Battousai heading the counter launch or at the wall now. Oh my lord. Battousai drops the combo there, but the big tummy. They should name that move tummy something. I don't know what. Not tummy tuck. Termi Tornado or something like that. I don't know. But Battousai is already on set point. Things are looking very rough for BlueMeetsRed. Does the knee string once again. Battousai whiffs the crouch dash 2, but no whiff punish. Whiffs it again, no whiff punish. BlueMeetsRed just vibing. Back 3-3 lands, but no combo from BlueMeetsRed. Finds himself key charging again. You can see Noctis and his boys are enjoying some snacks in the back. So this is... I paid a lot for a pretty quick show. This is... Maybe I should have spent the day looking at the Nakuru roundabout instead. GG's. GG's to both players, but Battousai keeping his place in the rankings. BlueMeetsRed staying in 22nd place, I believe. But Battousai staying in 15th, so GG's to both players. This was for Battousai's first set in a while, so hopefully we'll be seeing him play a bit more going forward. Of course, life has been happening for everyone, understandably. But yeah, GG's. We hope to see more of both players going forward. But now, you can't hear the game audio. The game audio... Oh no. Was the game audio muted the entire time? Oh dear. See, this is the problem. You people don't mention these things early enough. And now the entire set, there was no game audio. It's fine. Now it should be... Can you people mention these things like at the start, please? the game audio should be... the game should be audible now. Anyway, so that's an entire set with no game audio. But we move. The set we're going to be watching now is one we tried to play last night, but we couldn't get it off the ground because it was raining in Nakuru. So yeah, because obviously you have to put fiber underground, and as Mawira elaborately explained to us last night, the soil is not great in Nakuru. Perhaps the fiber cables were very much at risk. I think it's understandable now why rain affects the internet in Nakuru. But everything seems to be fine this morning. Find the fiber cables being trampled on by like cows. I know in every city in this country, like, there's always people, herding their cattle and stuff. Perhaps with that shallow soil, the fiber cables are getting trampled on as well. It's just an issue that people in Nakuru have to deal with. But we're finally here. Ace versus Tony. Again, this is a set we've been waiting for months, literally. Tony challenged, I think this is the first challenge Tony issued upon joining SFN back in January, February. And at the time I remember telling him he might have to wait months because Ace at the time had a lot of pending challenges. And yeah, Mans literally had to wait months for this opportunity, and now it's finally here. And Ace has... a fair bit of pressure on him because, as I said before, given the rank regressions of Extra and Harim Shuryu, Ace has climbed to 6th place. And now Tony has a chance to yank that away from him immediately. These are the two characters we had seen last night. They have stuck with them. Tony, we know, is a very good player. On paper, I would say this is maybe evenly matched. Tony, of course, is a dangerous lay player. But Ace manages to get himself a decent life lead already. Nice duck there on the electric. Tony gets the combo, going to the wall. Nice! Went under the standing 4 with the Panther stance, but there's the parry. I was talking about this last night. No punisher on the down 4-4. It's minus 14, I believe. And Tony gets the first round. Makes the comeback all the way. Had a big life deficit to work back from. Forward 4 trades with Magic 4. Nice step there. Could have gotten it down forward 2. Hasn't managed to convert the Magic 4. Ace is playing extremely conservatively. That's something I do not say much about Ace. So manages to get himself a Magic 4, drops it unfortunately for him. It's a very interesting playstyle Ace has decided to adopt. But clearly it's not working for him right now. Tony getting himself another combo, going to the wall. Tried to go for the Yuki, the Drunken Master stance, but Ace was having none of it. Ace is just doing a bunch of keep outs, and it's not going well for him right now. Tony ducks it down forward 1-4, and that's it. 3 rounds straight. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Personally, Mickey, I don't have much of an issue against Lei with Jin, but not playing like that. I think against most Lei players, I like playing aggressively to give them less space to do all their shenanigans. And strangely enough, Ace was also doing a lot of highs, which is a lot of highs and a lot of down forward 1. Jin's down forward 1 doesn't have the best tracking or the best hitbox, so Tony had a lot of wiggle room to do, to go through his stances and stuff. So I don't know if Ace is gonna switch characters. He has been playing Lee and Kunimitsu as well recently. I don't know if we're gonna see the character switch, but he's not gonna get much further playing like that. Oh, down 4-4 is minus 15. Thought it was 14. Thought it was, I think, unless they nerfed it or I just had my frame data wrong. Anyway. But yeah, Ace isn't gonna get far playing like that. Sticks with Jin, I respect it. We're going to Mishima Dojo. It's trying to make it a cozy affair. And I think this is a signal, perhaps, that Ace might be playing a bit more aggressively going forward. I think he also realizes that the strategy that he adopted in the first match wasn't working out for him.
Round 1. Fight.
Jin back in familiar territory. And I like this custom, by the way. See there, Magic 4 whiffed again under Panther stance, I think that was. He's still sticking to the keep out. And Tony eventually managed to work his way around it. Steps there, I think that was the down down forward 1 that he did there. Tony in rage now. Oh, he's dead. That is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate for Tony. I think he thought Ace would get to the wall and he'd get the rage out. That is extremely unfortunate. A slight miscalculation from Tony costs him the entire round. He's still going strong. Tony trying to work his way around a lot of these pokes and these keep out moves. Imposing himself a bit on Ace much more. Ducks the string there. It's actually the optimal way to punish that. Unless of course they don't finish a string. If you have no option, select you can low parry. But Ace does well there. Gets his second round as well. Nice step, but unfortunately finds Jin in Zen. And lays down for 2 dozen launch crouching opponents. He's playing a bit more aggressively now. He's turned up the heat. And just like that, it's 1-1. Tony was so unlucky with that round. Tony was so unlucky with that first round, and maybe that got to his head a little bit. I don't know, but was the start of a significant momentum shift. And in the final round, Ace just played a lot more aggressively. Personally, for me as a Jin main, I can't. Most of these, a character like Clay, characters like Clay, Eddie, whatever. Of course, you have to be careful not to, not to whiff when they're in stance and stuff. But I prefer trying to play a bit more aggressively just to limit them and their nonsense. Yeah, Salt on that first round for sure. Perhaps also home advantage for Jin. The Mishima Dojo, of course, he spanked many. He spanked his dad and his granddad in that dojo. If he was able to beat Kazuya and Heihachi at the same time, what is Lei? What is this policeman from Hong Kong? So yeah, 1-1. Ace manages to level it. We're going back to Mishima Dojo, strangely enough. Tony doesn't opt for a manual stage switch. He has stuck with Lei, but he did random stage select, which means we find ourselves back in Jin's neck of the woods. And he goes with a classic preset. I like it when Lei players use this preset. You can see Ace being a bit more aggressive now. Nice wave punish on the Magic 4. Going to the wall. Fortunately drops the combo. Gets the Tiger 4. Ace is in real trouble right now. Tony playing a bit aggressively now. Pushes towards the wall. Gets the counter hit. I've forgotten the inputs of many strings here. I think that's 1 + 4, 1, if I'm not mistaken. Only guaranteed on counter hit, I believe. Tony has been going into Panther stance a lot, trying to duck under a lot of the highs that Ace has been doing. Nice punish there on the string, down for the 1-on-1. I believe it's -13 actually. He's in real trouble once again, but working his way back. He's staying alive. Nice wave punish there on the hop kick. This set has been swinging back and forth like a pendulum. Tony getting 2 rounds straight again. Decent punish on the crouch dash 1. Of course, it is -13. Ace with a slight life lead here, but still seeming very apprehensive. Tiger 4 again. Ace actually might be dead here. Fortunately, miscalculation with the distance to the wall from Tony there. Ace is still alive. Jin in rage does a lot of damage, but Tony doesn't give Ace the opportunity to do any of that. Tony is 2-1 up. Back 4-1, my bad. I'm forgetting inputs this morning, but yeah. Tony is 2-1 up with an opportunity to go straight up from 18th to 6th. And Ace is gonna have to change something drastically. I think in the last match the combo drop there must have because Ace hasn't really changed his playstyle much the entire set. Just the last round of the previous match, of the second match where he started playing aggressively. But that tells me perhaps that that miscalculation maybe rattled Tony a little bit. Rather than he was sort of Ace switching anything up drastically. He did sort of go from one extreme to the other in the final round, but again, it was pretty much the same story as the first match in this last one we just saw. So I don't know if Ace is I don't know if Ace is gonna switch characters. I think Jin's down for the 1 might be able to reach. Lays down for 4. And if down for 4 is minus 15, back to 1 can definitely reach. If lays down for 4 is minus 15, back to 1, easy. I'm sure I'm 99% certain back to 1 can reach. But yeah, Mishima Dojo, bro, we're right back. Tony potentially on set point. Ace defending the honor of Nakuru Estate. The sun is shining this morning. The mud has dried back up into soil. The internet is stable. And Ace manages to build a decent life lead already. But eats the down for 2. Tony now able to make some of that back. He's in the lead now. Ace in rage. Yeah. Random 1+2. Ace could easily have lost that. Could have ended the round with the right wall combo, I believe. Jab into rage at, I think, would have killed. Nice adaptation there on the sidestep. Back forward 2 would have whiffed in that situation. Late with Punisher from Tony. Ace playing a bit more aggressively now. Gets the power crush. No break on the tidal wave. Bro, back and forth like a pendulum, as I said before. And this is what I was talking about earlier. If Ace wasn't going to switch up his playstyle, he probably would be losing right now. Playing much more aggressively. Tony doesn't have much room to do anything, but goes under Magic 4 with Tiger 4. And this is going to hurt. Tony in rage. And Ace kills with the 4-3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a set on our hands. Jesus Christ. My God, pendulum. I don't know if there's been any single match this set where like one of them has gotten around except the first match. I think the first match Ace won the first round and then Tony won 3 rounds straight. Next match Ace won 3 rounds straight. Third match Tony won 3 rounds straight. This one was 3 rounds straight. So no round brown derby, man. And just like that, if the trend is anything to go by, we can assume Tony might win this last match. But I mean, Ace probably will have something to say about that. Tony, of course, because Ace was playing really defensively or really apprehensively, was playing a baiting game, sort of trying to bait out those keep-out moves. But you can't do that when your opponent is in your face, and that's what Ace did in the last match. Tony didn't seem to be able to adapt quickly enough. And now we're going to the beach. Lydia has invited Lei to her neck of the woods. We know Tony plays Lydia as well. You know Lei has ties to the Prime Minister. So maybe home court advantage for Super Police here. Need to switch the names. Tony's gonna need to play a bit more keyboard now if Ace keeps playing aggressively. Nice wave punish there. The classic assert your dominance whiffed electric. Ace is in real trouble here. No punish on the down 4-4 again. I don't think Ace has punished that move once this entire set. And the Drunken Master 2-2, I believe that is wins Tony the first round. Ace reverting back to that defensive playstyle that wasn't getting him much earlier. Tony pushes towards the wall. Oki with the Panther stance again. Ace is in some serious trouble here. Magic 4 manages to convert. Oki again with a snake stance. I don't know if the rage drive there would have gotten Ace a resplat. Down forward 2. Oh my god, the pendulum again. Tony on set point. 2 rounds straight. Ace is gonna go, needs to go back to that aggressive playstyle quickly. Nice low parry. We're going to the wall. Catches. Oh my god, that was a nice. I think that was a back roll catch. That was some nice stuff from Ace, and the damage added up. Ace on the board. He's not dead yet. Ace fighting for his life right now. He's in 6th place, trying to defend his spot in the leaderboard. Tony goes under the Magic 4 again, but Ace gets the hop kick. We might be going downstairs. We are. Okay, they're down forward 4, no? Goes for forward 4-3 instead. Magic 4 trade. He doesn't manage to get a pickup. Forward 4 again. Tony might have been able to get a launcher there. He's in rage. No break on the 2 throw. Final round. Man, this is tight. God damn. Tony is still on set point. Both players on set point now, of course. But Tony, of course, has more to play for. Ace is fighting for his life. Spring kick. It's getting frantic now. The rave spin. So unlucky there for Tony. Would have been able to get the launch. Ace has a slight life lead here. No launch on the new string. It's -16. The rave spin again. Tony gets the win. Oh my god. Oh my days. Tony Claessen. My goodness. I'm gonna need some time to oh my. Just give me a few moments. Hold on. I can leave the chat. God damn. That actually isn't our biggest rank jump, because that honor still remains with Kamal. Kamal jumped up 14 ranks when he beat. I'm gonna need to pull these up. I'm gonna need to take some time to update these rankings on the stream, because I'm not familiar with Tony's stats. But the biggest rank jump we had was Kamal after SFN 15. He jumped up 14 places. And I think that might have been when he beat Poker Face, if I'm not mistaken. And he got the "you're not good enough" outro as well. God damn. So yeah, I have Tony's stats now. Kamal has now been pushed out of the top 10 because Tony Claessen jumps up to 6th place. And here are our updated rankings. From 18th to 6th, I think that might be our second biggest rank jump. Commiserations to Ace, made it really close towards the end, but goddamn, the rave spin, the down back 4-4. That was a frantic end to the set. I think that was really entertaining for us neutrals. But yeah, what an entertaining set at the end there. It was swinging back and forth. But Tony comes out on top in the end. That was very entertaining indeed. I forgot to record this like locally on my laptop, so I'll have to download this stream. God damn. But yeah, GG's. That was very entertaining indeed. GG's to both players. That's gonna be the end of SFN 21. Thank you for joining. Wow. That was sick. Thank you for joining everyone once again. We are going to sign off for now. Of course, we'll let you enjoy the rest of your Saturdays. The next SFN, which is SFN 22, will be in 3 weeks on the 13th of August. And the card as it stands right now should be, let me pull up the pending list. We have Extra versus Kamal. That's a set that's been on ice for a while. If Extra of course is Mr. International now, so there's a chance that that set might be pushed back again. But as it stands, we have Extra versus Kamal. We have Nyx Fury versus Queen Arrow. That's another set that's been on ice for a while. That's gonna be interesting. Nyx Fury of course has been pushed down to 10th. A chance for Queen Arrow to make a big jump of her own. And then main event, we have a run back. Frost coming back for that throne. Mickey versus Frost, the run back. And that's the card as it stands for SFN 22 in 3 weeks. Of course, if any changes come up, you guys will be updated. But yeah, in terms of an exhibition, we're still trying to sort something out. But again, you guys will be getting updates on those. Until the 13th of August, enjoy yourselves, guys. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Priest cheza